Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to be doing my 31-week pregnancy update with baby number 12. Yay! Almost over. It's almost over. No, but okay. Let me stop. Be serious. But by the time you watch this vlog, I'll be 32 weeks. And two reasons. One, because I taped this vlog late. And two, I don't have a doctor's appointment at 32 weeks. So as of right now, I'm still seeing my doctor once a month. And I won't start seeing him once a week until I want to say I'm about 37 weeks. Yeah, I want to say it's at 37 weeks is when I start seeing him every week up until my due date. So let's see. I gained 2 pounds when I went to my 31-week doctor's appointment, which is good. I mean, I'm not trying to not gain a lot of weight. I'm not, 2 pounds was good for me. I actually thought it was going to be more than that because I have been snacking, y'all. But it was only 2 pounds. Let's see. I did ask him, blood pressure was amazing. I did ask him, could he check to see if she was head down, because I knew she was. It's just like, because I could feel her ribs in my stomach, and it's at that point now where I'm pushing her feet out of my ribs, because it's like when I'm laying down stretched out, this girl want to stretch out too. So I'm thinking like, we both can't be stretched out, at least if you're going to stretch them out somewhere where your feet aren't lodged into my ribs, girl. But she's not listening to what I'm saying because still keeps doing it every night, but it's okay. She's comfortable, and that's fine. Let's see what else. So he did check, and he was all, well, Miss Bridgeford, normally at 31 weeks, they're not head down. I normally don't start checking for that until around 35 weeks, but I will check for you. And sure enough, this girl's head is down. But he said there could be still a chance that she could turn. This girl's not turning. She's a smart girl. She knows the right way out. She's not turning. And as of right now, she hasn't turned, because he also did schedule me to start having NSTs, which are called non-stress tests. And I believe he ordered them only because there has been issues with my blood pressure when I wasn't pregnant, and also at the beginning of my pregnancy, just a little bit, there was a problem with it. But now blood pressure is just perfect. It was so perfect one day, actually at the 31-week OB appointment, when the nurse took my blood pressure, it was kind of low, lower than I've ever seen it. And so I had to ask her, well, is that normal? And she was like, oh, that's perfect. So I was like, okay, I'm just checking. And it was a little bit funny though, but I did ask her that question. But she was like, no, Miss Bridgeforth, you're fine. And so I do my NSTs twice a week. And if you didn't watch the previous vlog, go ahead and watch it, because I actually was a big girl and I walked to my doctor's appointment, because literally my doctor's office is 1.8 miles away from my house. I checked it on the iPhone health app, and it gave me the exact distance of how far it is from my home. So I've always wanted to walk. It's just that I never was ready in enough time to walk, and in the car, it's only 5 minutes away. So I know that I can get ready at the last minute and still make it to my doctor's appointment. I can leave my house within, 5-7 minutes and still make it there on time. So that's been the problem. But this time, guys, I actually was ready. I did get there 5 minutes late though, and that's only because I thought 30 minutes would be enough time for me to get there, but it's not. I actually need to leave my house at least 40 minutes before so that I can get there in enough time. Because I'm pregnant, I can't really walk as fast as I would like to. So I'll do it. My goal is, since I have the non-stress test appointments every 2 weeks, my goal is to walk those 2 days to my doctor's appointment. And then that way, if it's a third appointment within that week, which there will be, I don't think I'll walk the third one, but I will do 2. That'll put me at over 4 miles walking a week, which is perfect. Let's see what else. Oh, he did schedule me for another ultrasound just to check the baby's growth and weight. Even though as of right now, my stomach is measuring the exact amount of weeks I am, but that doesn't mean that she's measuring that. She has been, but he just wants to check it anyway because I am considered, what is it, advanced maternal age. So, I'm happy that he's a doctor that's very thorough and that he's looking out for the best interests of me, interest of me and the baby. So I'm okay with that. Also, I mean, it's expected. When you get toward the end, there's always more procedures, things that they do once you get closer to the end of the pregnancy, and I'm okay with that. Let's see what else. Oh, symptoms, guys. The biggest symptom that I have right now is indigestion, heartburn. Like even right now, with as I'm doing this vlog, it's there, and I haven't eaten anything within the past like 3-4 hours. About 3 hours. I think last time I ate was lunch, which was at 1. And it's not that I'm eating a bunch of spicy food. Even if I drink water, I get it. If I have a spoonful of cereal, I get it. It's like papayas, y'all, are my best friend. And if you don't know what papayas are, they are like Tums and Rolaids, but they're a natural approach to getting rid of indigestion. My pastors actually introduced me to them when I was pregnant with Sophia. So that would have been 2 years ago. Well, let's just say 3 years ago because there's 9 months in a pregnancy. Plus, she's 2 years old. So about 3 years ago, they introduced me to those. And at first, when they told me about them, I was like, well, let me just check first, to make sure that it's... I didn't check with my doctor because a lot of doctors, if it's not a midwife, which I see a midwife as well because that's the way that Kaiser does. Kaiser has both midwives and doctors. And unless you request for a doctor to deliver your baby, most likely you're going to get a midwife that delivers your baby. But because they're looking, keeping watch on my blood pressure, I see an MD. I see both. I see a doctor and a midwife. With doctors, a lot of times you can't really ask them about like natural supplements and things like that because a lot of times they're against that. They always want to write you a prescription for some type of medicine that has like 50 side effects that, all you have is one symptom and you take that pill and now you got all these other things going on. But anyway, enough said with that. So I did my research on it and I was so excited to see that a lot of midwives actually recommend papaya. And they're little tablets and they don't taste bad. They taste a little chalky just like Rolaids and Tums, but they're actually better for you than the Rolaids or the Tums. So that has been my best friend. I usually put about 4 of those. I usually chew about 2 of those. I usually, throughout the day, like I chew 2 at a time. So I usually put like 4 by my nightstand before I go to bed. And honestly, I would say that's just my biggest problem right now. I have no swelling, hands, feet, none of that, which I've never gotten that with any of my pregnancies. I've never had, the swollen feet or anything like that, which is a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. You're so good to me. And that's just my biggest thing. It's just this indigestion, heartburn thing, which also allows me not to really eat a lot, even though I couldn't eat a lot even if I wanted to because I'm not eating a lot. It's like I said, even if I just take like 1 bite of food, it flares up and it flares up immediately. So I don't sleep flat. I'm usually sleeping at a 35, 40 degree angle with, the pillows propped up. And that helps me a lot. Like it helps a lot. And the papayas. If I chew like 2 papaya tablets before I go to bed and, prop the pillows up, I'm perfect. The magnesium oil also helps a lot too. I know I'm mentioning things that maybe some of you expectant moms haven't heard of. Mama Natural is one. She didn't talk about the papaya, but the magnesium oil is something that I learned from Mama Natural. So if you like, and it's an oil, you can, don't take my advice on it because it works for me. But if you guys are interested, it is amazing for leg cramps. It's also amazing for digestion as well. And just Google it. It's just called magnesium oil, and you can find it at your local health food store, and it's magnesium oil. So if you guys are interested, if you have any type of leg cramps or anything like that during your pregnancy, Google magnesium oil. It is amazing, and it helps like right on the spot. It helps. Let's see. Okay, we did talk about inducing, and he wants to induce me. He doesn't want to let me go past 38 weeks, and he said that's only because there has been an issue with my blood pressure, and he doesn't want my blood pressure to possibly flare up and turn into, something, something. So I was like, yay, at first when he mentioned it, but now part of me is like, I don't know if I really want to be induced, but also at the same time, I want to use wisdom. And if I don't want to do it out of fear, I want to do it out of wisdom. So we'll see. I'm really praying that she just comes on her own at 38 weeks. But if not, I will probably go ahead and let them induce me. And it will probably be beneficial for me as a mom with 11 kids because, well, 8 that are still at home, because then it'll help me, get the kids situated, and it's not like I'm just spontaneously having to rush out of the house because, labor has just come on its own. I mean, if that happens, that's fine because I know that God's got me anyway. And so let's see. I want to say that's it. I'm going to show you guys my baby bump and stop rambling so you guys can go about your day. So here's the baby bump. Here's the front. And here's the side. So that's a 32-week baby bump. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thanks for watching. And thanks to all my new subscribers. And don't forget to tell a friend. Tell them, hey, there's this lady on YouTube that's pregnant with her 12th child. And don't forget, you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and everything else the Word of God says you are. Have a good day. Bye.